меняется по как играешь. То есть хороший или плохой будешь. Я посмотрим. Что тут у нас?
The trout, the trout, the trout in the towers, the wolves dropped the fish and they all ran away. The trout, he flopped off without a another boulder prey. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, the dying and cooks for me. Two weddings brought on by beheadings, get all that's half of me.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
You think he's lying?
Nor never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
Him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
You do it.
You're his squire. It's your job, not mine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to
Боги нам, говорит,
Casterly
благосклонны,
Rock!
короче. Вперед, утесывай, вперед!
Iron from ice!
Вперед, вперед, орут, короче.
Garrett,
Гарольд, пойдем, говорит, пообщаемся.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to
Да,
keep an
милорд.
eye out for Roderick. As his
Короче,
father,
очень
I
нравится.
could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done
Так,
with you.
милорд, я понял вас.
It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done. You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever.
Говорит, верой и правдой служил туда.
How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
Идет.
There must be something you want. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off. For now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel
Останется тайна
discouraged.
туда-сюда, говорит.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Спасибо, говорит.
Bloody hell. Empty. Squire! Fetch us more wine.
Can
Всё
you give me a
нормально.
hand? Come on. Make it up to you. These scenes are fucking heavy.
Go with Bowen.
Тяжело, что ли?
Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord.
Вина, говорит,
Let him
принесет.
fetch his
Всё.
own wine for once.
Почисти сапоги, говорит.
He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick. You think he was a lord the way he hands out orders? See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much. This is a job for a pig farmer. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
Замок какой-то.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Подозрительный какой-то тип.
Nice night for a wedding.
Что-то подозревает.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you,
Будет.
Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
Он говорит, достаточно вина, короче. Раз.
What's wrong with him? Something the
Что с ним
matter?
такое?
Owen, we have to go.
Что произошло,
Go
говорит?
if you're in such a rush. What? What about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them
Должен
about
их
what?
предупредить,
There's no
говорит.
time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
А там. Пошла месиво.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
Подряд.
Garrett, we have to get back.
Молодца. Молодца, хорошо. На, короче. Так,
Ready, boys.
готовься.
Shoot that one.
Стреляй, говорит, в него. О, молодца. Вот блин. Еще разок. Побежали. Побежали, побежали. Готовься. Так. Стреляй много. Чё? Да ну нафиг, что такое? Готовься. Стреляй. Да елки-палки, ну что такое? Сейчас надо разобраться здесь, как играть. Управление сложновато на джойстике. Готовься, говорит. Еще разок. Это, говорит, готовьтесь, заряжай. Застрелите. Так, во. Нормально. Раз. Пошли, ползай. Давай. Давай. Вот так. Красавчик. Красавчик, бегай вниз. Внизчик есть контакт. Ага. Душит. Удушающий прием, короче. Давай. Что это такое? Так. Красавчик. Есть контакт. Фредрику хана, короче. Ну, там рубят друг друга. Так. Что дальше у нас там? Геральт, короче. Так, задание. Да, попытаюсь, говорит, спасти его. Все, пошли, короче. Оружие, короче. Так. Бандюки, как предатели, что ли, какие-то. Раз. Зря медь потерял. Вот, стрелы полетели. Ух ты, ж раненый.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
Вы ранены, говорит. Бывало и хуже, говорит. Ох, лечит.
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath.
Спасай, говорит, свою жизнь.
There's no time to waste.
Бери меч.
Damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served
Сделаю,
me
говорит,
well.
как скажете.
I know I can count on you. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Скажи дяде, скажи ему,
No
чтобы
one
он
but
берег.
him. Do you understand?
Север, что ли, что-то такое
Tell
там.
only your uncle Duncan.
Tell only the Castellan.
It's those foresters.
On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those
Давай,
fucking
давай, говорит.
foresters.
Убегай.
With love from Walter Frey.
Снова капец, он там со спины ушел. Ну и убег. Железо изо льда. Эпизод 1. Земли Форестеров. Свинота. Так, и что тут у нас? Что мы тут имеем? Идем. А, вот там что-то валяется. Посмотреть кровь, короче.
Fresh.
Свежая? Ну, конечно, свежая. Свинюшка, вот она. Там что-то горит у нас. Давай, погнали. Смотреть повозку еще надо, походу же.
That's Father's car.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Так.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Свинюшек убивают.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Опа, заметили, заметили.
Father,
I said move on.
Это отец его, короче.
Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you
Посмотрим.
like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land.
Убирайся,
now,
говорит, с
boy.
моей земли.
Lord Bolton is the new warden of the north. I reckon he like a proper
Он не
lordly
собирается
son like
убираться
that.
никуда. Брысь. Ну. Отец,
I'll
отец
have that
говорит.
sword, boy.
Так.
Fuck you.
Ух ты ж, матершинник. Чик. Чик-дрик, короче. На. Ага.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Забрал, короче. Меч его, блин, а. Бери вилы.
You really are a pig farmer.
Бери топорик. Ряс. Ряс. Красавчик, красавчик. Он ему... По лысине, короче, он ему нормально зарядил. Ряс. Ряс. Раз, короче, мяч упал. Давай, 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 хватай. Опа, в ногу ему нафиг. Держись, 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 держись. Опа. Чик. В ногу попал, нога болит. Вот красавец, красавец. Пожалей, пожалуйста, говорит. Пожалей, у меня тут жена, дети. Что они будут без меня делать? Видите, ладно, пожалеем. Хотя, наверное, зря. Да посмотрим. Смотри, короче. Надо было прибить, наверное, блин. Уже не такой злой.
Father?
Отец.
Garrett, you survived.
Ты типа, короче. Твоя сестра, блин.
She hid.
Она спряталась. Где она спряталась?
I tried to stop them.
Я пытался остановить их туда-сюда, короче, но не смог. Все, умер. Умер. Походу, умер.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Да. Я, говорит, прибью этих людей туда-сюда. Интересно, интересно. Железный холл. Крепость дома Фореста. А, в ноге-то там, блин, ножик побывал. Идет еле-еле.
It's Garrett.
Это Гаррет.
Tell him his nephew survived.
Позвоните туда-сюда, его племянник типа здесь.
Garrett!
Гаррет, что с тобой?
I was too late. They were already
Я,
dead.
говорит, пришел слишком поздно.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the
Все были
Great Hall.
убиты.
Quickly!
Two Whitehill
Что
soldiers?
тут у нас?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Они убили моих родных.
My sister,
Ни за что.
she was only 8 years old.
Ей
This
было
never
8
would have
лет,
happened with the
короче говоря.
Starks in power. It's unimaginable. unacceptable. You have my
Соболезнования
condolences.
приносит.
Thank you, Maester.
Blade cut deep, but I
Рана
should be able
глубокая,
to save your
говорит.
leg.
Я сохраню, говорит,
Your
твою ногу.
justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
I'd do it again if I had the chance.
If we don't respond with strength, they won't stop until they have everything.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open,
Заражение,
would you?
говорит, остановить, личинок закинуть. Открывай, говорит, рану. Вот, блин, ужас какой, а. Ох ты ж, гадость какая. Личинок закинули.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a
Настали темные времена.
despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Может быть, говорит, немного больно.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you,
Ну,
his
вроде
squire,
так,
and not his son
такая
Roderick.
рана, капец, кто-то резал ногу.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady
Давай,
Forrester
давай,
will be here
давай.
any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Все, говорит, ну-ка пройдись, посмотрю ногу твою. Он как новенький.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Нужно разогнать кровь, говорит. Походи. Смотреть медикаменты. Ага.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Что там у нас еще взять? Цветочки
This might help.
на рану ложить. Так. Ведро, что у нас ведро тут? Посмотреть еще разок, а там черви.
You see.
Покажи меч.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
Меч,
By right,
меч.
that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Давай пройдемся.
I may be mistaken.
Посмотреть,
You do seem able to put weight on it.
Посмотрим. Что тут у нас? Кресло лорда. Хороший кресло. В окошечко посмотрим, что там.
The Ironwood Grove.
Железная роща. Давай, шагай куда-то.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Форестер,
Gregor the Good.
который помер.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born
Рьян.
son. Lady Forrester.
Полностью.
She's always been kind to
Леди
me.
Форестер.
Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to
Asher.
Essos, unfortunately. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Я, говорит, в порядке. Ну и хорошо.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Так.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome
Lady
home,
Forrester.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Добро
you,
пожаловать,
lady.
говорит.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Это правда, говорит, твоя
So
семья?
sorry.
Я,
Later.
говорит, извини. Прощения типа просит, короче.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Теперь баюшки, говорит, спать.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost.
Рассказывает,
I'm
как
sure
убился.
Lady Forrester would like to
лорд.
know.
He was a hero, my lady.
Был героем
The bravest
туда-сюда.
man on the
До самого
battlefield
конца,
by
типа,
far.
короче, и погиб.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything,
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
a fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I
Говорит,
may
последний
ask,
видел моего мужа.
was there
Говорит,
anything
да.
he said?
Any last words before he
Что он сказал,
passed,
короче.
if you can remember?
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our
Много
shoulders.
разговаривают, а не?
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms, which means they'll have your head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's
Говорит,
just
не
the
было убийства,
excuse
типа, была
Ramsay Snow would
самозащита.
need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice
Эгрид
about
приходит,
it.
но
It's
все
not
равно.
safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want.
Здесь, говорит, мы тебя
I
не
know
сможем
it's difficult
защитить.
to understand. But you must think of the house.
I'll do what's asked of me.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Возьми лошадь, говорит, запасы, короче, лошадь. И, говорит, ступай дальше.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
I told Lady Forrester, and Maester Ortengrin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Железо во
Remember, you
льду.
represent House Forrester.
Железо во льду.
Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
Вы, говорит, будете мной
You
гордиться.
already have.
Я уже горжусь. Такие времена раньше были.
Garrett, wait!
Гаррет, постой. Медальон.
Be safe.
Ну все, почапал потихоньку.
Ethan?